Hey, I'm Kevin,
And I'm Marshall.
and we're in a band called Farewell, and you're watching LiveTheScene.com.
It's surprising.
So you were supposed to come here last June, weren't you, with Cartel? Like, were you a bit like gutted that you couldn't?
Yeah, we were.
Was there any like plans you thought, well, maybe I could do it? Or
It was unfortunate. We heard different stories as to why it actually didn't happen, but I think the biggest thing for us was we got really excited about it. We bought plane tickets, and then we lost like $10,000. We couldn't refund our plane tickets or anything. So this tour, we're really happy that it's so successful because it's really helped us out a lot.
I mean, tonight you should have been playing with You Made Six, but obviously, how did that happen with the Fall Out Boy thing? Do you understand why they did it?
Oh, yeah, completely. I mean, it's Fall Out Boy, and there's no hard feelings at all.
Yeah, and they told us, they said that they were not going to do the shows unless we had some shows to do without them, you know? And which was a really good move on their part, like a really nice move. So they're nothing bad about those guys. They're amazing people
guys.
and a great band.
Do you think they could like make it in America? Like,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard. I mean, America is a very different market. It's huge. There are thousands and thousands of signed bands.
Yeah.
So I mean, and then even more, probably 1 million unsigned bands, and so I mean, it's a very difficult market. But I think that they've got a good shot.
how did you get about signing to Epitaph? And like, was it one of those labels that you really like dreamed?
Oh, yeah, it was our dream label.
Like for a debut, that's like a pretty big label.
It's all the music we grew up listening to, all the punk records we grew up listening to, from Bad Religion,
Everything,
The Offspring,
Refused.
Refused,
A bunch of our
No
favorite
Effects,
bands.
Millencolin, all our favorite bands. So he actually called Marshall on the phone.
Yeah, the owner is Brett Gerwitz, and he's in Bad Religion.
Yeah.
And he called me up and was explaining who he was and what his label was about. And I said, dude, I know who you are. I was like, I've listened to your band for years.
Were you a bit like not sure if it was a wind-up?
Oh yeah, I didn't know. I had no idea. And so then he flew somebody out the next night to see us play live, and it was all just magic from there. It was really cool.
Your keyboard player left in July. Like, what was the reasonings behind that? If you don't mind saying.
He's got a girlfriend.
Yeah,
He just got.
it's a hard thing. I mean,
Wasn't it?
a lot of he kind of was faced with a choice of like the straight life or the being in a band life, and he made his choice. We wish him the best of luck. It's a lot different than people think, touring, especially going overseas and stuff for weeks on end. We haven't been home in 6 months, so you can't really have a girlfriend on that level unless she's very understanding, like my girlfriend.
But like, you're all still in it 100%.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this is we've put 3.5 years into this, and so it's something that we really care about.
How was this year's Warped Tour? Like, what are your personal highlights and any like low points?
Oh,
I
So it's just
don't
too
think
hot.
they're. Yeah, the heat,
way
definitely the heat. The drives are horrible unless you're in a bus. We did a bus the second half.
Yeah.
But the heat's killer. I mean, it's anywhere from 100 to 115 degrees every day.
Arizona was 118 degrees, and you're out there performing, which is rough on you anyway, being outside and playing shows. But it's one of the best tours we've ever done, and it's one of the hardest tours we've ever done. But I totally recommend it for any band that's trying to make a bigger name for themselves
And gets the chance to do it.
Yeah,
do
if
it.
you get the opportunity, do it.
The album title, obviously, like,
Isn't it supposed to be fun?
Yeah, is it like a dig at like people who are maybe a bit more in it for the image, or
Like,
it's just more important?
It's kind of everything for us. It's we caught a lot of grief from people where we're from because we were such a poppy band, and in a scene that was saturated by hardcore and metal and stuff, which we all listen to as well. But we are in a band because it's fun, and that's like what we wanted to do. And a lot of people take it way too seriously. We take it seriously as a career, but we're up there smiling. You can see us on stage having the time of our lives, and I think that's why every band should be doing it, personally.
Have you started work on your new record yet?
Yep. As soon as we get home from this, we go into like overdrive with it. We've started writing maybe like 3 or 4 songs for it, but we've got 2 months off to do pre-production, and then we've got 2 months in Chicago recording. So
What can we like expect from it? Is it like
we've
is it
been
different
telling.
or definitely like farewell? You can tell.
Yeah,
way
it's
off?
it's gonna be farewell totally. We've been telling people it's a mix between Green Day's Insomniac and Newfound Glory's Catalyst. It's gonna be a little bit faster, still very pop punk. We're not losing any keyboards or anything. It's still gonna be the same feel, but we're gonna get back to like that the live energy that we have on stage. We're gonna put that into our record.
Is it true you do all like the artwork for the album and the T-shirt designs?
Yeah, that's me.
On the blog like recently, you said that you showed that someone like had completely ripped off your
Oh, yeah.
T-shirt design. Like, how did you find out? And what
Well,
how did you
it's
feel?
more than just that. It's happened a lot, and people like our fans, find these things, and I guess my artwork to some degree is recognizable.
Yeah.
And so when they see it, they're like, "That's Marshall from Farewell," and they're like, "No, this is our band shirt." And then they send it to me, and I'm like, "No, that's my artwork." So I don't know. There's not much I can do about it. It's kind of flattering, but whatever. Let them do it.
Is that like your other great love then, your artwork, or is it just like
I don't know. I have no idea. Like, I don't know why they would do it, but they do.
which bands are like your favourite kind of tour buddies, or is there any that you like?
The Sickest Kids are some of our best friends. I think they were just over here
Yeah.
a few weeks ago. I'm the Avalanche, 4 Year Strong. A lot of those guys.
Every band that we tour with, we've gotten along with.
Oh yeah.
So any kind of tour prank wars going on between you and any bands?
No, not yet. We haven't gotten on that level with You Me at 6 yet. Houston calls and us have a bond because we're from America together. But no, we usually get into that about week 2. In week 2, we'll get into the pranks. It'll be fun.
What kind of items do you have to have on your tour bus to like
To live,
or to make you feel like
iPod,
normal?
Yeah, everybody has their. Jeff about cried today because he thought he lost his iPod.
laptops.
Yeah, just the the normal stuff.
And it's so hard because we can't, like, we're big, like, on tour in the States, all you do is text on your phone, and over here we can't have a phone, so it's like,
yeah, we bought one of those like
It goes
the 10
crazy,
pound pay by the minute
Yeah.
phones, and only one of us can use it, and so I don't know. It's taught us to live without that. So I don't know. It's gonna be
I
weird.
appreciate it when you've got it as well.
Oh yeah, when we get home, we're gonna turn on our phones, and they're just gonna shake and blow up because there's so much.
You're saying like you had gifts and stuff. Like, what's been your best ever like tour gifts from fans?
that one was really
That's
cool.
pretty awesome.
The radio.
Yeah, we've had some really crazy stuff. When our CD came out, somebody made a cake that looked like us. When we went to Japan, a fan made a wood-carved portrait of me.
And
that was pretty amazing. Oh yeah, and this like one of those big scrolls that they hang up on the wall.
Yeah.
Like it was like signed by all of our Japanese fans. Like they went around. It was. We've gotten some crazy gifts.
And a lot of people like to draw us for some reason.
Yeah. A lot of people like to draw the characters, and a lot of people like to draw us like the characters. I don't know why.
And like finally, what are your future goals? Like, what,
We want to be the biggest band in the world.
top
No,
one, but-
we. I think we just want to be able to do this, as a career. If we could be in the same spot, maybe at a bigger venue or something, maybe with some nicer clothes, in like 10 years, that's our biggest thing. We just want to continue doing what we're doing until it's over.
Okay, that's brilliant.
Thanks.
You're very welcome.